Well, hello there, people with internet, and hello again. I am TheMBmulti, and welcome back to my Minecraft SCP site construction series. Yeah, that's what we are doing today. Yeah, and this is episode 5, by the way. In the previous episodes, I did my very first work here on Minecraft itself, because previously we were just preventing the game from crashing in general, and you know, just like doing stuff in MC Edit. So yeah, now we're in Minecraft itself, and in the previous episode we started working on Gate A. In this episode we're going to do a little bit more work on Gate A, I believe. And I'm going to show you some stuff that I've already done. As you can see, we are. The weather's not that very great, but it doesn't mean that this is not going to be a fun episode, because right now we are next to the Weaponry Innovation Center. As you can see, I've already replaced all the orange wool with orange concrete over here. So let's get inside. So yeah, everything works out quite nicely. Also, I've figured out how you do the thing with the card reader. Some of you guys have suggested that in the comment section below, so thank you very much for the suggestion. Well, it's not a suggestion, for the solution rather. Basically, you put a card scanner down, and then you have this screwdriver, and then, as you can see, you right-click it, and then you change it to whatever level you want. So thank you guys very much for telling me, because this is a level 4 keycard slot. Yeah, this doesn't really make a lot of sense right now, maybe, but it will make sense in the series. Don't worry. This is this used to be an empty room because of all the blocks were gone, because of the I updated the mod. But as you can see, I've actually added it, filled it up again with stuff from the new mods, I should say. And look at this. This is it looks like a proper office space now, doesn't it? We've got a little kitchen over here with you know, we got a fridge, we got a microwave, a toaster, and a blender and stuff. Like a very tiny kitchen area, so you know, they can just like kind of sit here and relax, and then they're going to go back to work here again, and then they, you know, this looks like a proper office space. It's really cool. And I added these shelves with some stuff on it. Yeah, so yeah, I just kind of like, and there's a trash bin here. You know, just kind of like figuring out how I want things to look like with the new models. I think it looks quite cool. Maybe a little bit too many of the office chairs. Maybe I should do like a little bit more of the bookshelves and these shelves around. But still, I think it looks quite nice. As you can see, I started changing the road. The road is concrete, as you can see. And I made it wider. I made it 1 block wider on each side. As you can see, this is the old road, and this is the new one. So I started doing it all the way through, and I'm of course planning to move it all the way back to the start of the map and make it go all the way over there to the roundabout. Yeah, so that all looks pretty good. I don't think I need to change the guard towers. I think they look quite well right now. So I think I'll leave the guard tower with this design look. Looks alright, I guess. Because of course, this is like the view from the outside, so you don't really want this to look as futuristic or something, you know? Then also there's been a bunch of changes over to Gate A. You might have seen it already from the corner of the screen. But I've actually updated the outside wall here of Gate A rather significantly. I think it looks quite nice. I decided I wanted like a bunch of extra detail on the outside and like some sort of like heavy reinforcement. So I've got these blocks from like this is all vanilla stuff. This isn't any SCP related stuff because these are quartz stairs, iron blocks, and then some spruce woods with upside down brick stairs here, and then iron bars in between. And some glowstone here, so at night it lights up very nicely. Also I changed, I believe you saw that at the end of the last episode, I changed the iron bars on top of here with the electrified fences. So these fences on top are electrified. You can't really see it right now, but if a mob steps on top of that, it dies. Or it gets electrified and dies. I've also updated the inside, not significantly, because I wanted like to focus on the outside. like to keep stuff in, you know, the outside is stronger, and also prevents attacks from outside. And here I just, like, you know, added this little archway with some glowstone to it, so that it lights up nicely in the night, and looks like some extra foundation on this side as well. So yeah, I think it looks quite cool. I haven't done the towers yet. I will do the towers because, of course, now the towers look kind of barren compared to the rest of the wall. Like, the rest of the wall is very fancy and stuff, and then the towers are very barren. So I will change the towers later, but I haven't really figured out a good design for it yet. I also couldn't really figure out a good design for this. I just made this up on the fly, and eventually it's like, oh, that looks alright. So yeah. So that is the updated wall. Also, I raised the gate here with 1 block. As you can see, it's 1 block higher than it used to be, because it used to be up here. Yeah, so that's basically what you guys missed. I do need to change the crane over there a bit, but for now it should all be fine. Well, this isn't new for you guys, because this I've already shown this part. Oh yeah, now we can also do this. We'll do that to level 2. Actually, no, we can keep that at level 1. Yeah, because this also goes to... Why the hell do I do that? We can keep that on level 1 because that goes to outside recreation, and of course to the... Oh yeah, someone actually said it is control room. Oh, fucking hell, and then I fuck up the word room. There, control room without the E. You are in control, and it is a control room, apparently, is what it is. So, yeah, of course, I do tend to make some of those mistakes myself, obviously. Yeah, this is extra heavy containment, so that has to be level 3 access. Yeah, I think it all looks quite cool. Even though we haven't really done a whole lot of stuff just yet, I do think it looks very cool. The stuff that we've already managed to do. So yeah, I will actually switch out the smooth stone on the tunnel down to the heavy containment. I don't know which block I'll use, but as I said, we're not working heavy containment just yet. So I've got time to figure that out. Oh yeah, I also need to... Yeah. Oh yeah, there's also this door, which is also a sliding door, but this is from the furniture mod. Look at that. Maybe we can use that in the recreational area. Okay, right now I need to do something more important. I need to actually manage to get this door open. So I think we can do this. I think this will be just fine. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so, yeah, and then this is the main hall, which we will keep looking like this, but we do need to... There. So that is the main hall fully covered in that. Then, yeah, there's a bit of switches between the ceiling and the walls in different areas, but I kind of like that. I mean, if everything looks exactly like these rooms, like everything has the exact white wall with the black stripe at the bottom and the bigger banner at the top and the black and the gray ceiling. If every single room in the facility has that, then that kind of makes it boring as well. I do want to have it like a little bit interesting with the switching between the themes, you know. Okay, so what do we need to do? We need to build a checkpoint here with our inventory scanners. Then we need, yeah, and then this area just needs a little bit of tidying up with some benches and maybe some other things around. We won't add NPCs just yet because I still haven't done the what's it called? I still haven't done the Still haven't updated the skins. That's what I wanted to say. Okay. Let's go to security craft. We want the inventory scanner. Yeah, this is the keycard reader from the security craft mod, because the security craft mod also has keycards. You go level 1 through 5, and then this is a limited one that you can only use 5 times. Which is also an interesting thing. Oh, it sounds like the rain stopped. I also want to add some security cameras around. Alarm. I don't know how that one works, so I guess we need to power that with redstone. No? Oh, yes! Okay, cool. So we can actually... How far can you hear that? Okay, you can't hear that like forever. That's actually quite cool. We can like... So... While we're working on the facility, I do have to... A panic button. I can put that on the wall as well. I guess that emits a redstone signal behind it. Yeah, and then we can link that up. There, okay, so then... Okay, that's pretty cool. This is like the giant red alert button, so we press this. And then there's a huge alerts going out. We do then kind of need to... Okay, that's cool. Cool. I'll definitely put that in the facility. I'll put it in the control room, actually. Because I need to do some major edits in the control room as well, but I'll first focus on this area. Yeah, I will do that there. Then in the control room, then there's going to be that huge red panic button, and if you press it, then a side-wide alarm will go off. But I do actually have to make... I'll do that at the very end. I'll do that at the very end. I will... Because of course then everything is finished. When everything is done, I can like put a I can put the button there, and I can link up the redstone to go all the way throughout the facility, because then I know where all the rooms are going to be. So then I know where to put the alarms. And of course, if you press the button, I want the alarm to be heard throughout the entire facility, because otherwise, you know, it's kind of like useless. Okay, so also we need some SCP blocks, because we need to switch out the walls here, because we don't want this to look like. Oh, that's a contagious... Ooh, whoa, that's... let's not grab that. Okay, so... Oh yeah, let's use the office walls for that, even though this isn't technically offices. Office bottom, office top, and... Then we'll just use wall A in middle. Do we have floor things as well? Exterior. Do we have floor blocks? Yeah, a mesh. Oh, floor. Floor A, pocket dimension floor, floor B. I don't think that'll look very nice. Containment floor. Okay, that's more specifically for like containment areas. Whoa. Do we like this or do we like this? No, definitely not that. That looks like a kitchen floor. I don't know about that one either, actually. I think we'll just use the polish. Does this look good? Or I could just use smooth quartz. That's snow. Block of quartz. Yeah, I think we'll just use the block of quartz for this. There we go, looks alright. And this goes to gate A, then you go up here, then you see the security camera. Then you go here, zoom, scan, press the button, get out, and there we go, you exit through there. Right, it looks alright. Okay, we'll put a security camera up here. Then we don't need security camera and the inventory scanner anymore. We do need the keycard scanner because we need to use that for getting the access to the areas. So, yeah, we need to go to Mr. Graves' furniture mods because we need some benches. I saw some cool benches that I wanted to place around here. Fucking trampoline. Yeah, these are all the kitchen counters. Yeah, look at that. You've got like orange, like different colors of kitchen counters and everything. It's amazing. Yeah, here these modern couches. Which color? Should we just, yeah, let's grab orange for now, because of course we have the orange theme running through here. Otherwise, we'll do the black one. And do we have white? White. It looked more like beige, but it's alright. Okay, that is orange. Black or white? Okay, definitely not white. I don't really like that color at least not in this room. So the question is black or orange? I think we'll do black because I've got orange on the wall already, and then it kind of like blends a bit too much for my liking. So the black makes it nicely stand out, and then it brings back the black from the floor. So we'll put the benches, what the fuck? We'll put the benches around like that. Oh, forgot one. There we go. You also got these huge couches. Like very soft couches, look at that. Yeah, this looks like one of those huge like old-fashioned sofas. But yeah, these I'll use those in like the lounge, in like the leisure area in the facility. But yeah, this is sort of like the official area, so these a little bit more designer benches or modern or whatever you want to call them. I think that looks nicer in this area. Yeah, I think we don't really need to add much more to the main hall because I kind of like the fact how simple it is. Okay, so now we need to only thing I need to do before end of this episode is place some of the scanners around and put them on the proper level. We also need a scanner there, there. Okay, so yeah, heavy containment zone. Side B, gate B. We're actually going to leave this on level 1. You might say, what the hell do you need it on level 1? It's going to heavy containment. Yes, but this isn't going to directly link up to the heavy containment. If you go through this door, you're not suddenly immediately in heavy containment. Oh yeah, whoops. I need to temporarily put this one here. I'll change that entire area, how that looks. But when you go through that, you don't immediately go to heavy containment. You go to like a sort of a hub area like this, where also a corridor joins you, which comes from gate B, and then both corridors like join up together, and then there's only one door in front of you, and that is heavy containment, and there we'll have a level 3 or 4, or yeah, 3, and then level 2 for light containment. But yeah, if you want to exit through gate B, and you're a janitor, and you only have level 1, then it kind of doesn't really make a lot of sense that you can't go through here and have to walk all the way around. Because this doesn't directly move into heavy containment. This goes to a corridor, which links up to the corridor which goes to gate B. So actually the whole point of this is that you go through here, and then you go to the right, and then you are at gate B. Or you go in here and then go to the left, or come from gate B and walk straight on, and then... Maybe it's better if I draw it. Maybe you guys already understand it, but you know. Okay, so this corridor, this comes from here. And then gate B is there, and then heavy containment is going to be down there. So there's going to be a corridor from heavy containment that goes through there. So this is where this door is. So only level 1 you need for that, because then you go through because you can only walk through here. And then here you link it up with heavy containment, and that is where level 3 is going to go. So that's why this one is level 1. Do you guys still follow? No? Good. Right, same thing goes for here. The same system with the light containment zone. It doesn't actually... Oh yeah, I also should put gate B here, because the way I'll lay it out, you can actually also exit through gate B when you go through here. So also only this on... we'll also leave this on level 1 only. That needs to be on level 2, because that's where the administrator goes. But yeah, this will be the same principle. There's going to be the other door from gate B. You go through there, then you join with that corridor. So that's why that's only level 1, because then you can walk around and exit through gate B. And then you can, but if you want to go to the right, you can go to light containment, and that's where we'll have level 2. Okay, so here we have, this actually directly goes to the laboratory and the Class D area. So we are going to put this on level 4. Because only, no, level 4 is like only, let's put this on level 2. Because level 4 is only, level 4 is MTF generals, site directors, stuff like that. That is level 4. So that's me. You know, I'm the site director of this facility, so I could barely enter that, but that's not the case, because of course regular scientists have to go there. And we'll keep this one on level 1 as well, because yeah, these are the offices, the cafeteria, leisure area, dormitories. Of course, that's pretty like low tier, so that's what's gonna be. That's like that. Like specific areas within this area will have higher levels. For example, my office will have a level 4 area because I am. Or maybe even Omni, because whatever. Because I'm the site director, of course, and not everybody can just enter my office. So yeah, that's going to be it for this episode. Hope you almost enjoyed it. In the next episode, I'll be working on that very cleverly thought out corridor system that I tried to explain to you guys just now. I will work on that in the next episode, so that we'll link this up with the corridor to gate B, and we'll link that up with the corridor to gate B, and link those corridors up to light and heavy containment zones. So that's what we're going to do in the next episodes. We're going to remove all of this stuff. All of this, yeah. We're going to get rid of all of this, and we're going to connect it up to the gate B area properly. And we're also going to modify gate B slightly, because it needs to look a bit better. Although the basic layout of gate B is fine. I just need to do a little bit of a tweak here and there. So yeah, that's what we're going to do in the next episodes. Hope you almost enjoyed the video. It's a bit longer one, a little bit less edited. I hope you guys like that. Let me know in the comment section. Also, you guys got another great suggestion that about the shaders, because I said I have a bunch of shaders that I like, but I don't really like them like all together. So what I'm going to do also in the next episode, I'm going to collect a couple shader packs that I like very much, and then you guys can vote, because I can like put a poll in the top right in the YouTube card. So you guys can vote on it which one you like the most, and then you guys don't have to count all of your comments. Yeah. So yeah, that's all sort of thing, but that's kind of minor, but that'll also be in the next episode. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Click the like button underneath if you did. Subscribe to be part of the Roman army so you never miss any more videos. You can do that by clicking the subscribe button on the left of the video, or the subscribe button that is underneath the video. See you later, Romans. Ave.